for Utah. We've got Jaren Jackson. He's out there with Lauri Markkanen. George out there with Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Peterson in at the shooting guard.
Nice decision by Castle. I mean, this guy is a great teammate.
George finds Nurkic. Missed inside.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Back to Harris. Pass to Castle. To the inside. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Markkanen outside from deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown?
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Castle. And here's Wembanyama. Let's go with a three. Knocks down the long J.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
To the paint. Pass to Wembanyama. 4-3. The rebound by Jackson. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. I think many would say Jaren Jackson Jr. has an incredibly complete game, Coach.
Yeah, offense, defense, no room for complaints, B.A. Rebounding, he has the tools to dominate, but the numbers are still coming around.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
Pass to Castle. Jacks up with 3. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Down low. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Spurs lead by 5. Here's Harper. And he makes it on the layup.
Yeah, Harper really had to force his way through. No one gives rookies an easy time out there.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's George. And a miss there off the inbound.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect that.
Hello, all happy Wednesday.
What's up, Dan?
Jazz trail by 7. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Peterson, following the bucket by the Spurs. Jackson outside. Utah with another miss. On offense, here's San Antonio. They're on a 16-7 run.
They put fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Pass to Nurkic. George feels it out a bit. 6 to shoot. Markkanen from long range. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Just a great setup for Markkanen. All he needed to do was shoot in rhythm.
Wembanyama's shot is good.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead. But you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Castle goes in. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, when Castle gets going to the hoop, good luck getting in front of him.
And over the 5 decades of the Jazz franchise history, almost half of those years they were coached by the great Jerry Sloan.
Well, the Jazz were a team that took on Jerry Sloan's toughness and a willingness to fight at all times. Those days are in the past, but they still echo in Utah.
Jackson for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Vassell outside. And here's Castle. He's got 5. Tries a 10-footer. Harris finds Wembanyama. Back to Harris. Castle for 3. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Jazz trail by 9. Marketed for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the basket is good. Castle's got 7 points.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
George passes to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Jackson. The Jazz again can't hit.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Harris' shot is good.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Outside for Wembanyama. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep. San Antonio with a rebound. Here's Castle. Driving in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, and that's where Castle is most effective, when he's getting downhill and attacking.
Inside. Jackson.
Oh!
It's blocked by Wembanyama. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Spurs out in front. They lead by 12. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just... Tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Collier and Bailey man the backcourt. Lauri Markkanen out there with Kyle Filipowski. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. A line change here for San Antonio. And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. While we have a small sample size of Isaiah Collier, he has shown impressive flashes so far.
Yeah, B.A., I really like how confident he is. When he's out on the floor, he carries himself like he belongs here. A confident mentality can go a long way for a young player. Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Pass to Johnson. From downtown, he drops it from range. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Bailey. Marketed from long range. No good that time. Spurs lead by 13. To the paint. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Bailey. 3-pointer. Rebound by San Antonio.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Champagny, that's good.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Back to Markkanen. They need this. The shot off that time. For San Antonio, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. 3-pointer on target from range. Champagny's got 7 points.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
George, he's checked in for Utah. Markkanen outside. Fires the three, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Yeah, Markkanen staying after it. He has got it going.
To the middle. Oh, powered down with both hands.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Guys?
That's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And San Antonio has possession, following the bucket by Utah. The shot by Johnson, no good. Pass to Markkanen from behind the arc. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And again, it's... Utah with a three.
Yeah, some guys want to avoid the corners, but Markkanen looks totally comfortable with that.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A different look here for Utah. Nurkic is checked in for Filipowski. Aaron Jackson comes in for Sensabaugh. And it's Peterson in for Collier.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at it. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Pass to George. Markkanen for three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 4 assists in the game.
I mean, let me remind you.
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my. And when Victor dunks it, it sometimes looks like a toy hoop, doesn't it?
Pass to Jackson. Here's Peterson. Back to Jackson. The three is up. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Peterson. Again, Utah good for 2. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Markkanen sets a screen. Utah moving the ball around. Tries it from 19. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Spurs lead by 14. From deep, Harper fires in the triple. Harper's got 10 points in the game.
A fairly confident three-point shooter. I'm sure Coach hopes Harper only gets better at this.
For three, George. Rebounded by the Spurs. Champagny, pass to Barnes. Here's Champagny. Takes the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Jackson outside. Utah with another miss.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for that. Continuing to build out this lead.
Here's Harper, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And you know, Harper's got a crazy wingspan, almost 7 feet. Just giant for a guard.
Sensabaugh checked in for Lauri Markkanen. He hits the second from the line. The Jazz have gone 8 of 15 in the second. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Peterson. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Pass to George. Sinks the tray. George has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And so the San Antonio Spurs sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
De'Aaron Fox is out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Bryant in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
I love watching Fox get his revenge like this. A great triple.
Kicks it out to Jackson. No good from outside.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Markkanen misses. Spurs lead by 21. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front.
Stolen by Vassell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Jazz trail by 18. Pass to Markkanen. Puts up a three. And Bryant pulls it down. Well, San Antonio shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Bryant's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Markkanen outside. Jackson outside. The three ball. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The three, Vassell. The rebound by Markkanen.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to George from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11. Here's Vassell. Utah grabs the miss.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Nurkic to screen on Vassell. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Yep, count it. Nurkic just got 6 points.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Fox the pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
George finds Nurkic. Now here's Markkanen. Beyond the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound. Pass to Bryant. San Antonio moving the ball around.
Yes.
Oh, my! Throw it down!
That is ridiculous.
And a powerful slam by Fox. Even at 6'3", he can still really get up.
Tipped. Pass to Nurkic. Oh, stolen by Harris. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Well, his ability to sniff out these shot blocking opportunities really defines Jackson Jr.'s defensive game.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
He buries it from three.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
To the inside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Jackson on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the three. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And here's Bryant outside. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by
20 and 13.
Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific. Follow through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. The three. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Waters. Off target from three-point range. Utah with the ball. Here's Bailey, covered by Johnson. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Strong finish by Bailey. Here's a guy who wants to slam it.
Takes it inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Hayes is checked in. For Utah, they've gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Pass to Bailey. Fires from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Harper's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Waters. The three is up, and the three-pointer goes.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Here's Collier. Oh, swiped away.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Collier. On the wing, Conchar. And here's Bailey for three. Not going to go that time. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He's been productive. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And for the Spurs, they're shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Collier and Bailey man the backcourt. Filipowski out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Sensabaugh in at the three, the small forward. Pass to Markkanen. Over to the wing. And here's Bailey for three. Harper pulls it in. Harper's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Johnson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, that's the strength of Johnson. This guy is very well put together.
And it's been an interesting ride of late for Keldon Johnson. Stan being asked to take on a number of different roles.
Well, B.A., some guys would struggle seeing their spot in the rotation and their minutes change. But Johnson takes it all in stride and puts the team first.
Pulls up on the wing. That one is off.
Oh.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking
Timeout,
for.
timeout.
You got to keep the ball moving in that situation. Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Here's McLaughlin. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Takes the three. Another three for Utah.
Yeah, a rookie who excels at finding his shot barely pulled that one out of thin air.
McLaughlin pass to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And Utah calls time here. George, he's checked in for Utah. Pass to Collier. Marking it outside. Utah moving the ball around. No coverage that time.
Well, this is why George's coaches encourage him to keep shooting from deep, because they know he's only going to get better.
Down low. Here's Champagny.
Oh, that was nice.
Punch.
That was nice.
And a nasty jam.
That was nice.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bouts like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Pass to Markkanen. Out to the wing. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Jackson, he's checked in for Utah. Wembanyama, pass to Champagny. Now here's George from behind the arc. Kicks it out to Jackson from deep. Rebounded by Champagny.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And the basket by Castle.
Yeah, for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. Markkanen for three. And it's Harris with the rebound. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Offensive rebound. Castle outside. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. McLaughlin's shot is good. McLaughlin's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
Wembanyama screen. Pass to Harris. Three-pointer. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now. Inside, Jackson. And it's going to be a goal. Goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
A different look here for Utah. Nurkic comes in for Filipowski, and it's Peterson in for Collier. Pass to Vassell. Drains the triple.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good three-point shooting.
Utah's gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. George outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just
There you go.
hope that you can get a stop
There you
first.
go, Rookie.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Pass to Nurkic. Jackson outside. The three. Another three for Utah.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on
I
the
see you,
three-point
Rookie.
shot. But when you're knocking him down,
I see you, Rookie.
might as well keep
I
right.
see you.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Marketed for three. The rebound by the Spurs. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter here.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a
Damn.
very impressive win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Here's Peterson. Rebounded by Johnson. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
For three, Vassell. And he can't get that one. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Nurkic. Fires the three. Doesn't go for him. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't
Next.
say enough about their performance.
Yes.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Come back.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off.
And we got 20, 15, 1 block, 2 assists, 2 threes. To the penny, 3 for 3 from the 3, 7 points. 1 rebound, 1 steal, 2 assists. Harper, 11, 5 and 5. Castle, 11 and 4. Realistic as hell. The rookie got 9 and 5 for 1 steal. Tobias Harris, 8, 3 and 7 and 1. Vassell, 7, 1 and 2 and 1. Rock, 7 and 5 and 1. Calvin Johnson, 6, 3 and 1. Barnes, 3 and 2. Bryant, 3 and 1. Eddie Wood is hit 1 3. 1 rebound, 1 assist. McLaughlin hit 1 3. And 1 assist. 1 and hit 4 rebounds. The rookie didn't do nothing to get 2 assists, but he played. He balled out. He was slow. Laurie hit 9 threes, but he still lost. George hit 9 1 and 5 and 1. The rookie had 8 3 and 5 and 3. He only called. Jaren Jackson, 8 1 and 1 and 1. Bench 16 and 3. Sensible 6 and 2. H. Brady and shit 5 1 and 1. Probably a 2 1 and 5. Lebowski, 0 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Funtar, nothing. Hayes, nothing. Williams, nothing. 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 I got this shit playing right. Spurs' biggest lead was 32. That's crazy. They crushed them. I'm gonna let a sim play a sim game next. That's crazy. 28-16 first quarter. 23-32. 39-60. 16-21. 30-25. 36-46. They crushed them. It's the rookie. Oh, marking. Already shot a lot of threes. Dylan Hopper. Darren Peterson. It's gonna be looking crazy. Tobias 8-7.
It's too long. Stop going fast. Why you showed you to stop your run fast? Really? Okay. Fast fast is enough.